Okay, so good evening, everybody. This is Rajdeep Bawalia, and today I am going to present on the topic ambition and corruption, a comparative analysis of the Great Gatsby and the Wolf of Wall Street. Here are my academic details and presentation details, table of contents, introduction. So, setting the stage, as Bewley highlights that the Great Gatsby embodies a criticism of American experience and the withering of the American dream. So, both works critique the American dream, revealing how ambition and corruption shape individual fates and cultural values and dual narratives. So, Fitzgerald's novel and Scorsese's film reinterpret ambition through contrasting yet intertwined perspectives, and each narrative exposes the allure of success while unmasking the moral decay beneath a glittering surface and core themes. So, ambition fuels personal desire while corruption undermines integrity, creating a tragic interplay. So, the narratives merge personal longing with societal decay to challenge our understanding of success. And then comparative lens. So by juxtaposing Gatsby's romantic idealism with Belfort's ruthless greed, the work invite a deeper reflection on the American ethos. Here is my research question: that to what extent do the Great Gatsby and the Wolf of Wall Street portray unbridled ambition as the catalyst for systemic corruption within the American dream? With the hypothesis that both works demonstrate that when ambition is pursued without ethical restraint, it inevitably mobs the American dream into a conduit for a personal downfall and societal decay. Here is my literature review slides. And ambition in the Great Gatsby, the American dream. So Gatsby's vision. So Gatsby never succeeds in seeing through the shame of his world. So his relentless pursuit of wealth and love mirrors the fragile hope embedded in the American dream and pursuit of idealism. So Gatsby's ambition is depicted as a romantic baptism of a desire for a reality that stubbornly remains out of his sight. And his dreams are grand yet ultimately unattainable, revealing the tension between idealism and reality. Then social ascent. So Gatsby's elevation through America's economic divisions indicates his ambition, and then obsessive desire. So the longing for Daisy encapsulates his yearning for both love and social validation. So this desire drives him to reconstruct his identity, making ambition both a personal and a societal force. Then corruption in the Great Gatsby, the hidden cost of ambition. So dirty business. So as Morales highlights that Gatsby generates his fortune from his dirty business. Nevertheless, his corrupt actions merge from other directions as well. So his wealth built on illegal activities highlights the moral compromises behind his glamorous persona and the corrupted dream. So, ambition in the Great Gatsby does not stand alone. It requires corruption to complete the equation. And so, his journey shows that the pursuit of success can lead ethical decay and personal tragedy. Then, a false prophet. So, Pearson notes that Gatsby is a false prophet of the American dream. And his idealism is tainted by the systemic corruption inherent in his society and symbolic decay. So the green light, once a beacon of hope, becomes emblematic of a corrupted ambition. So this transformation symbolizes how even the pursuit of dreams can be subverted by unethical means. Then ambition in the Wolf of Wall Street and the pursuit of excess. So rise to power. So the film chronicles Belfort's meteoric ascent, where ambition is selling garbage to garbage men and making money hand over first. So Belfort's drive is fueled by an unyielding desire for wealth and recognition set against a backdrop of excess, an unbridled desire. So Belfort's ambition is the a desire to make the most of his potential as he chases money and luxury. So his single-minded focus on profit eclipses traditional moral considerations, reflecting a hyperbolic American success story. Then lifestyle of excess. So the film portrays an environment of continuous portraying, uh, partying and hedonism that mirrors his insatiable ambition. So this depiction serves as a critique of a culture that equates self-worth with material gain. Then financial frenzy. So Belfort's journey, marked by high pressure sales and illegal practices, underscores ambition's dark side. Then corruption in the Wolf of Wall Street, excess and ethical decline. So systematic fraud. So Belfort's firm, which is a Stratton Oakmont, is synonymous with rampant fraud and corruption. So the film details how unethical business practices drive his success and eventual downfall. Then moral bankruptcy. So his world is filled with 3 hours of cash, drugs, hookers, and repeat. So this relentless cycle of indulgence highlights the erosion of traditional values in the face of greed and consequences of corruption. Corruption. So the illegal operations and subsequent downfall underline that unethical ambition ultimately leads to ruin. So Belfort's collapse is a direct consequence of his unchecked moral decay and fraud behavior and cultural reflection. So the film critiques a corporate culture that prizes reputation and profit over ethical conduct. So it serves as a cautionary tale about the pearls of prioritizing success without accountability. And comparative analysis, ambition across narratives. So dual facets of ambition. So both Gatsby and Belfort exhibit a relentless drive that propels them toward wealth and status. So while Gatsby's ambition is intertwined with personal love and societal acceptance, Belfort's is marked by a lust for money and power. Then personal versus corporate dreams. So Gatsby's idealistic quest contrast sharply with Belfort's pragmatic, profit-driven pursuits. So this comparison reveals how ambition can be both a romantic aspiration and a catalyst for unethical behavior. Then critical reflections. So scholars note that ambition in both narratives exposes inherent vulnerabilities in the American dream and the impact on identity. So their ambitious quest for both characters to reconstruct their identities, albeit with drastically different outcomes. So this transformative process underscores the cost of chasing a dream at any price. Then corruption as a byproduct of ambition. So ethical erosion. So in both works, the quest for success is inextricably linked with corrupt practices. In Gatsby's illegal dealing and Belfort's financial fraud. So their stories illustrate that ambition unchecked by morality inevitably leads to personal and social decay. Then symbolism of corruption. So the corrupted green light in Gatsby and the debauched excess in Belfort's world serve as a powerful metaphors for lost ideals. Then tragic outcomes. So both characters' downfalls are a testament to the destructive interplay between ambition and corruption. So their fates warn that the cost of unethical ambition is not only personal ruin but also broader societal critics. Then scholarly insights that critics argue that both narratives serves as a cautionary tales about the perils of sacrificing integrity for success. So uh, then intersections, the American dream and its discontents. So critic of idealism. So both works dissect the myth of the American dream, revealing its inherent contradictions and vulnerabilities. So they expose how the promise of limitless opportunity is made by class divisions and moral decay. Then cultural commentary. So the clash between old money and new money in Gatsby and the excesses of Wall Street in Belfort's tale reflect deep seated societal tensions. And so these narratives critique a system that rewards ambition while neglecting ethical consideration and environmental and social costs. So scholars note that the voracious pursuit of wealth often results in both environmental degradation and social fragmentation. So this observation challenges the sustainability of a dream built on the exploitation and enduring relevance. So the enduring appeal of these narratives lies in their capacity to mirror contemporary societal issues. Conclusion. So both Gatsby and Belfort illustrate that the pursuit of greatness is fraught with ethical compromises and inevitable downfall. So their stories remind us that unchecked ambition, when fueled by corruption, ultimately destroys its own promise and a dual legacy. So the narrative serves as a mirror to a society that glorifies wealth while ignoring the moral decay beneath its surface. So they challenge us to question whether true success can be achieved without sacrificing core values and critical call to action. So reflecting on these works inspires a call for a greater ethical awareness in the relentless chase for success. So it is a reminder to balance ambition with accountability and integrity in both personal and societal pursuits. Then enduring lessons. So the tragic fates of both characters offer enduring lessons on the importance of preserving human dignity in the face of overwhelming desire. So here are some learning outcomes. First, personal reflection on ambition. So understanding how both Gatsby's and Belfort's quest reveal the fine line between aspiration and ethical compromise has led me to reconsider my own ambition. So I now appreciate the importance of aligning personal goals with integrity and recognize the cost of unchecked desire for success. And then ethical reconsideration. So exploring the moral decay depicted in both works has shifted my view on success, highlighting that true achievement must be grounded in ethical values. And then appreciation for nuanced narratives. So, analyzing the contrasting portrayals of ambition in literature and film has deepened my understanding of cultural critics surrounding the American dream. So, I now see how nuanced this type of storytelling can expose the societal flaws and inspire critical thinking about prevailing norms in society. Then inspiration for future endeavors. So the lessons drawn from these narratives have influenced my perspectives on professional and personal development, prompting a more conscientious approach. Here are my references. Okay, thank you everyone. Any questions?
So my question is, how might these portrayals of ambition and corruption be reinterpreted in the context of the digital era and social media influences?
So, in the digital era, ambition is often fueled by the desire for online popularity and instant rewards. And social media can sometimes glamorize unethical action if they bring quick fame. So this portrayal can be reinterpreted as reflections of how technology changes our own ideas of success and morality.
So my question is, how would Integrating diverse cultural or a non-American perspective reshape our understanding of the American dream's corruption.
So integrating diverse cultural or non-American views would broaden our understanding of ambition and corruption. And different cultures might stress on community values and ethical behavior over individual success. And this approach can be uh, seen rein, reinterpreted by s- society that how different global views are affected on American dreams corruption as by showing American dream as one perspective among many global views on ambition.